What are your top 5 skincare ingredients and why?
Should we do alternate? Or is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
confusing?
no, I think that's fun.
Jojoba oil, favorite. It's pretty much in everything I do. It's in the cleanser. It's in rose gold. It's in the body products. If I can't get jojoba in, there's a very good reason why I can't get jojoba in. Organic jojoba. It's an oil that's not an oil. It's a wax. It sits in the skin. It works with the skin. It balances the skin. You could probably eat it only on a desert island if you're starving. No, jojoba oil through and through and through. Beautiful jojoba oil.
I love that we're both going the oil direction. And I feel like we're both going the oil direction of the non-trendy oils anymore. Because there's all these oils that come on them. So my first ingredient would be olive oil.
Okay.
Organic extra virgin olive oil. It's the, second ingredient in my cleanser. And it's going to be coming up in more products. And I just love the polyphenol content of it, the antioxidant content of it. I love that most people, again, because it's something that we're getting internally, don't react to it. It's quite balancing. It's a really great cleansing oil as well. Though what I love is that jojoba and olive, to me, are like the tested and true and tried and true oils. And because they're not trendy or not exciting anymore, you rarely hear about them.
They're the doyens of the skincare industry.
Yeah.
Yes. The oil industry.
Yeah.
Oil
so I like that we both started with oils, and but yeah, I would. And I've never. I mean, yes, of course, people can react to anything, but those to me are the most benign.
Yeah.
I guess I would say.
Yes.
Next.
Okay, I am going for another oil. I'm going for Rosehip. Gives me lots of problems because of the colour. What colour is Rosehip, Jordan?
Bright orange.
And why, Jordan, is over oil cream bright orange?
Because you have a beautiful Rosehip CO2 extract in there, which is also like powerhouse.
Oh, the orange, okay. Think orange, think vitamin C. For me, Rosehip, the vitamin C hit, the fact that it will help sort scars out almost overnight, I kid you not. The fact that it's got a nutty, really nice viscous feel, it feels really creamy, it's got so much lipid, omega, vitamin, all the perfect balances, but it's also a dry oil, so even though you think you're putting sort of loads on, it just disappears and it heals and it seals, and fine lines and wrinkles, anti-aging, just beautiful. And the best version is stunning in so many ways. So the bright orange, almost food dyed cochineal, but naturally CO2 expressed, critical extract rosehip.
Yes.
You can't have that. I've said that now.
I know. That's what I mean. I was thinking now, like, what are my, because I think we'll probably each go over 5, but
yeah.
I guess next I would say, and because I just came out with the product, is retinol, vitamin A. And I should say vitamin A in general. Retinol palmitate, retinol aldehyde. Wonderful. It is one of those proven anti-aging ingredients, which I hate that term, but it is. It speeds up cell turnover. Not everyone can use it, so that is, just because I said it's one of my favorite ingredients to use doesn't mean that, like, oh, I want to get it, didn't work for me, and then you feel sad and depressed. It can be skin sensitizing. It takes a while to get used to. It takes a right balance of how many times you should be using it per week, but the results are stunning. If your skin can tolerate it, the results are stunning. Reduced pigmentation, reduced scarring, evenness of tone, a firmer skin. It stimulates fibroblasts in the your dermal layers, so you're gonna produce collagen and elastin and create that nice, beautiful, firm look to the skin.
You know a lot about skincare.
So do you.
So, next ingredient.
Number 3.
Okay, I'm going for oatmeal.
Ooh,
yeah.
I like that.
I'm going for that because it could be a store-covered ingredient. So, if you don't have a product at home, or you want to reach something that's really soothing and really calming, then I would just oat porridges with a little bit of water, use that as a mask. I have it in the over oil cream because the beta-glucans of the colloidal oatmeal will form that really beautiful fine seal that keeps the moisture in and stops the transepidermal water loss. It's very skin softening, but it's also something that if you're eating it as well, and I'm heavily into ingredients that you can take as well as apply. So to have oatmeal around in the product, and then to have oatmeal around in the home, such a lovely, nourishing, skin protecting ingredient. It gives that really nice creamy feel. So yeah,
I like that
oatmeal's
one.
number 3 for me.
So number 3, first of all, there's 2 cameras going on here. So if we look crazy,
and I keep forgetting to look in the lens of this one, so I know.
Oh, I know. We
yeah, okay.
we're talking.
And he's
to
going to
everybody.
edit his, and you're going to get mine. Just
We're talking
raw.
to, even though I feel like this is great, there's no editing needed,
No,
right?
No.
Because we're amazing. Okay, number 3. I'm going to say, and I'm going to combine 2 because they do. I think it would be unfair to separate them. Is that cheating? Whatever. Hyaluronic acid, sodium hyaluronate, and tamarind extract. Ooh. So they are both water-loving humectant ingredients. They hold 1,000 times their weight in water in the skin. It's a basic ingredient, and of course, when I use the term basic, and I think the same would apply to you, it's not boring, and it's the necessities. So
it's core.
It's core. Yes, that's better than. But yeah, I know. I just keep trying to. People are like, oh, basic is so boring. I'm like, that's what you need. Core. It's perfect. Fundamental. Hyaluronic acid. So many of us have self-dehydrated our skin through over-cleansing, using foaming cleansers, through not protecting our skin when we're outside, through over-exfoliating, through over-scrubbing, through over-microdermabrasioning, through over-retinoling. The skin needs a fine balance. And so this sort of puts the water back in, starts to help the process of getting the skin back to healthy, plump, barrier-protected skin. Barrier-protected skin, anyway. Sounded drunk.
No, that's good. So it's my turn.
Number 4.
Number 4. That means I've only got one more, so I've got to work out that number 4 is not the be-all and the end-all. Frankincense. Frankincense essential oil.
I like that.
So frankincense is in quite a few of my products. I love the smell of it. I love the fact that you can get lots of different levels of frankincense. You can get a really citrus top note. You can get a really nice resinous deep note. I think it's a non-offensive essential oil. It's masculine and it's feminine at the same time, so it's very balancing. It's beautifully astringent on the skin, to the extent that if you had a pure frankincense and you have a skin tag or something like that, over a period of about 3 weeks, if literally you put a dot, and I always do this here because I found this out by experiment and proof on myself. I had a small skin tag, literally 1 drop a day, completely disappeared. So I don't know where it went. I don't think it was on the floor. I think it just completely sucked in. So astringent, so beautiful. So just a trace of that in any of your products is going to help with that tightening, that toning, that firming. So fabulous fragrance, fabulous essential oil, I think, in lots of products to really work hard, but naturally. So frankincense.
God, we're only at number 4. I mean, there's so many. I'm looking at here. I don't want to repeat any of the ones you did either.
No, you can't.
Okay, fine. I would say of then, because we know the important...
What's the cloudy one in this? I say that because we both have a continuous discussion about the fact that we use natural ingredients all the time, and we always try and source the best version of the natural ingredients. And because we do that, there's always going to be variation. So we have this running joke between us. I will always ask Jordan why his aloe sometimes comes through cloudy, sometimes comes through piercingly crystal clear, and sometimes is somewhere in between. And also sometimes, depending if it's been in the light in my dressing room or something like that, then that's going to change too. So that's my question to him. And what's your question to me, Jordan?
Why is the OO cream so orange?
Okay, and why is the OO cream so orange?
The Rosehip CO2 extract.
And why is it sometimes not so orange?
It just depends on the, what would be the term I want to use? Like the vintage, the harvest, the vintage. I mean, you know, it's no different than, I think we were speaking about this last night, wine, food. You know, you don't get an apple that is the same color, the same perfect, you know, I'm seeing an apple sitting on the desk right there. Yeah. You know, it's different. And the same thing's going to be with Rosehip and with aloe and with purely, truly natural organic ingredients. It's not going to be the same thing twice. It'd be lovely if it was, and people are very happy with that and want that, but then you're not getting something truly natural. So,
and the fundamental, a rose is still a rose, but sometimes it smells different, sometimes it comes through a different colour on the petals, sometimes it grows taller, sometimes it grows shorter, and those are the variations that we have to deal with because we want to stick with the pure fabulous. Anyway, I digress.
I know.
Just again.
So number 4. Number 4.
Yeah.
I would say probably lactic acid, because of all the acids, to me that is one that most people can tolerate. Not if you're allergic to it. It has moisture retention qualities to it as well. I just think it performs beautifully on the skin without overdoing. It's a larger molecule. It's not the largest molecule of acids, but it's a larger molecule of the acids. So it's not going to go in and possibly inflame the skin and possibly irritate the skin. It is going to help over time to lighten certain spots, help with, again, stimulating fibroblast cells, and yeah, I would say lactic acid.
Okay. So I have number 5 now.
You have number 5. Oh yeah, God, I need to think of something.
So I'm going to do some work with some raw organic vinegar that still has the mother in there. So I think some of you might know it like a SCOBY. So I'm trying to work on getting that, because I think the gut health, skin health, the live bacteria on the skin, the good stuff. It's a malic acid, a natural malic acid from the apple. So across all those different platforms, I'm working towards, if I can get it to work, with the preservatives not knocking out the good stuff, but do knock out the bad stuff, I'm going for an organic raw apple cider vinegar.
I think I love it. I love it. Number 5. I feel like there's so much pressure on number 5 now.
I know. And then I feel that I've neglected some of my key ingredients.
That's what oh God.
Bad mother.
I mean, this is going to be staying with the antioxidant content and the nourishing content of, I know it's sort of the same, but it's a different part of an extraction of the plant, is olive leaf extract.
Ooh.
That's another ingredient I think to tease that's coming out in a product that I will be launching at some point in my life. We'll leave it at that. But the research and the results on olive leaf extract in terms of what it's actually doing in terms of protecting and nourishing and helping barrier function and helping keep skin healthy and vibrant and bright and calmed and soothed and non-irritating is olive leaf extract.
Was that olive leaf? I might steal that before he brings his out. I'll get mine out quick, because I think it works really well.
Mine's coming out tomorrow.
No, raw apple cider vinegar and olive leaf extract, just perfect.
Mine's coming out tomorrow. Okay,
Kevin, could you patent that now, please, quick?